right, man. The Detroit Pistons pick up the team option on Isaiah Livers, so he hanging around just under $1.9 million team option they had on him. Guess for them it was a no-brainer. So you can put Livers back into the fold. Let's talk about the Michigan product. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Quite simply, he can't stay healthy. I mean, that's kind of the theme for this whole team. Cade Cunningham can't stay healthy. Killian can't stay healthy. Isaiah Livers can't stay healthy. Isaiah Stewart, he got injured this year, couldn't stay healthy. Ivy kind of had some skids in the road. I mean, Duran kind of, battled with some injuries. Wiseman throughout his career has battled through injuries. Alec Burks has battled through injuries throughout his career. Marvin Bagley then battled throughout injuries through his career. So we're seeing that a lot in today's NBA. Is these guys more injured now than ever. I'm not gonna keep talking about why I believe why it's like that, but not mad at having them back. Wouldn't be mad if they moved on from them neither. But to get somebody under $2 million next year that could be on your roster, even as a part-time player. I mean, Livers got good ability. He can stretch the floor from the wing. He can defend a little bit. He can facilitate a little bit. You need the 3-and-D guys. It's just that you gotta look and say some of these guys don't look and say, well, why am I getting injured? What can we do different? It's like nobody in the NBA, strength and conditioning, nutrition wise, is sitting down here asking the question why is it being accepted, and with all the load management, it seems like the injuries are going up. That's kind of what happened in the NFL with when the players fought. When they fought and they gave up so many concessions and they gave up all that money and they fought for they fight for more money, but then the NFL just said, okay, we give you less practice time, no two-a-day padded practices and stuff of that nature. And when they took away the two-a-day padded practices and the intensity of the practices and the full contact of the practices, the soft tissue injury started going up. Injuries started going up. Season-ending injuries started coming up. So, like I continue to say, nobody's sitting there like really policing this in the NBA. I think a lot of the focus is on, load management, but nobody looking at the more load management, the more these guys are getting injured. And nobody asking like, okay, we need to rehaul. We need to hire some people to rehaul and see what are we not providing nutrition wise. What are we not providing strength and conditioning wise? Let's look at the strength and conditioning program around the National Basketball Association and how can we tweak it where these guys won't get injured. Nobody's saying that, because right now I'll be watching them work out and I'll be like, bruh, this ain't gonna cut it. It ain't the NFL. It's like the NFL not lifting weights, bruh. You're not going to survive. NBA is not nowhere near as physical, but it's still physical. Your feet and your legs pounding into the hardwood every play. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of recovery time because they don't practice a lot neither no more. That's another thing. They don't practice that much no more in the NBA. They might do some walkthroughs and shoot arounds. You notice the less activity, the more injuries. That's a huge part of it. But, back on Isaiah Livers, man, he got an opportunity to cash in. If he can have a big season, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with Bojanovic. We don't know what's going to happen with Alec Burks. It may be some room for him, coming off the second unit. It might be an opportunity for him to get in there and start, too. It might be an opportunity for him to get in there and start. So he need to be looking at, what can I do different to remain healthy and continue to better myself so I can stick around and be in this league. That's the $1 million question for him. What he should be saying, what can I do different physically? And it's like these guys are doing nothing. I'm guaranteed they're not eating different. They're not lifting different. But actually come back every year from an injury with the same body type. Nothing changed. No, don't seem like he put no lean muscle on, no weight on, no nothing, bruh. Like, are they just saying, oh, these are just freak accidents? A freak accident is not a consistent occurrence. It's not a consistent occurrence. Like Paul George, the leg injury at the Team USA Olympics. Okay, that's a freak accident. But overall, he's been injured a lot in his career. And now you got to start looking at durability and all that stuff. And that's why people turn sour on Cam Whitmore. Like, oh, he got an injury concern. We can't mess with that. But Liver's going to have an opportunity, you know, depending on what they do in free agency, to start, to be honest. But the question is, he can't stay on the floor, so you can't depend on him as a starter. You're really looking at him as a 15th, 13th, 12th guy off the bench because his durability. When in reality, man, if he get it together health-wise, man, he can continue to improve. He can shoot, he can pass, he can defend. That's what you need in your starting lineup. But health reasons wise, he ain't been able to grow and develop into that. And he seemed to be such a good person. And you seem to want to root for him. And that last he injured at Michigan. Had they had him, a lot of people feel like, I think when they lost to UCLA, a lot of people feel like they would have won a tournament. A lot of people feel like they would have been NCAA champions. You know? But if it was a fifth, like Shannon Sharp said, we all be drunk. We will all be drunk. So, but you know, nonetheless, it's good to have him back. And we can see where it goes from here at with him though. But I think he can stay healthy, man. He could be a very, very important piece to the greater good of the Detroit Pistons. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But you know, you can't continue to count on Livers and Bagley and Cade and Hayes and make these excuses for their development not being where it's at because they physically can't hold up. Adjustments have to be made on individual basis, and I think an adjustment has to be made overall for the league about what can we do about this staggering injury rate. Lonzo Ball gonna be out already for the rest of next season. So what are we not doing to protect these players or to help these players protect their bodies? So check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link inscription. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist, more videos like this. Peace.